Realtree's Midwest Whitetail is brought to you by Cuddyback, Drake Non-Typical, Easton Arrows, Frigid Forage, Fuse, Grizzly Coolers, Hoyt, Nikon, Ozonics, Redneck Blinds, Wasp Archery, and Realtree.
Well, it's September 8th. We're back out here at Derek's farm. Kind of did a camera pull yesterday and decided that this east side of the road is going to be where we're going to have to start this year. So unusual, like I said yesterday, we got this whole field here to mess with. So a few weeks ago, we just broadcasted some soybeans in here off our clover plot where there's normally row crop, and we got about, I'd say third of an acre, maybe, of beans are just coming up. So decided to make a little bit of a scrape tree, a decoy tree here, and we got it set up according to where the shooting shack is. So good just over 20 yard shot, and I want to just put the finishing touches on this, and this is what our game plan is. We're going to hook these deer, hopefully coming off this standing corn around us. It's the only stuff up in this block. We got a decent amount of activity in here, a couple bucks that we know have been in here all summer. There's a real nice 10-pointer, and there's actually probably a 7-pointer that Derek would be more than happy to shoot. So he's a 2 or 3 year old, but yeah, that 10-point hasn't been around a lot lately, but we hope he's around close enough. We set up some extra cameras, and we'll keep checking back. But I'm just gonna put the finishing touches on this, and this is gonna be it for getting ready for our opener. It's only less than 3 weeks away, so we'll keep the updates coming on this farm and see how Derek does, and I'll probably be hunting with him a bit until something gets going up by the river for me. Don't have a lot up there as of yet, but that can change as soon as they go hard-horned here any day. So I'm back from the Derek's property. Just grabbed my bow, gonna shoot a few arrows here. And if you guys want to follow along with Derek and I and Logan's season this year, we've got a lot of hunting planned, and just wanted to give you a little bit of a Michigan update here for the year. So thanks for joining us this week on Midwest Whitetail Great Lakes.
Well, today is Wednesday, September 4th, and we're halfway through our week, and we got permission to hunt this private piece last night, and me and Dad split up. Dad came here, checked it out. I went to a different piece, and the piece where we saw most of the deer and the one buck we saw last night is on a piece of public access ground back by where we're camping, but the wind is 100% wrong for that. There's absolutely no way you can hunt that farm with this wind. So we're back here on the private piece that we got access to hunt yesterday. We're gonna head in here to the north side of the property and cut in the woodlot, and we're hoping that we'll just see some deer filter through the woods and back in deeper than where Dad could see yesterday. So that's our game plan. We're just gonna go in, do a hang and hunt, and hopefully we find a decent spot. It's about 6:30 now, and we have about 2 hours till dark. We came in along this fence line and found 3 spots where the deer cross this fence line, and they're all within about 60 yards of each other. So we're set up in the middle, so we have a 20-yard shot to the one run, and then the other 2 are both within 30 yards. So really nice close setup for early season. We're not very high up in the tree because with all this brush and green leaves on the trees in the early season, we get up any higher and we won't be able to get very good shots off. So we're gonna have to be pretty still this afternoon, but I think we got a pretty good shot. If anything comes through going north to south, they got to use one of these 3 runs, and they're all within bow range. So it sounds like that hammering that you heard, it sounds like the farmer's working on his fence, but that's on the other side of the river. So I don't think, if anything, that'll keep the deer our side of the river and crossing up in here tonight. So hopefully we're in for a good sit. Like I said, we got about 2 hours to go, and hopefully we'll catch some deer up on their feet before it gets dark. Well, our night is just about over. We just had a group of does come through, and the lead doe, she came in off of our back side, and I couldn't get around and swing around or turn in time to get a shot off. They came from the side of the tree. There's a big old cottonwood tree off to my shoulder here, and they came right behind that, and I didn't see them until they were, I think she was about 15 yards away, and I heard one of the smaller does hit the fence when she jumped it, and then I looked up and they stepped out behind the cottonwood tree, and by the time I could turn to try to get a shot off, they had already saw us up here in the tree. So that pretty much ends the night tonight.
Hey everyone, Alex Valley with Midwest Whitetail Great Lakes. We're just a couple days before season starts here in Wisconsin. Obviously we're getting kind of prepped here, out shooting the bows and just getting ready. The goal is hopefully this upcoming weekend we might be able to get out, and even if we can take a doe, that would be great. We just want to get back into the stand here. It's been a long 9 months. So I did want to bring you guys up to date though on some of the new things that we're excited about. And in particular, one of the new hunting tools that I know Alex Kisslinger and myself are really excited about using this year, and that's the new Cuddelink system from Cuddyback. So some of you may have seen last year we picked up a couple of their cameras and we put them out on one of the farms just to kind of see how they did. And if you're not familiar with it, the Cuddelink system is basically a system of cameras that you can place strategically around your property, and they all communicate through each other basically using a radio frequency. So they'll send pictures from a number of the kind of your outside cameras, in the spots that are tough to reach, back to one home camera. And last year we did just an option where we were able to go in and check that home camera and see what that had for pictures, and we were able to get all the pictures from all the cameras. This year though, we upgraded to the cellular option for that home camera, which is great because now when it sends all those pictures from all the other cameras to that home camera, we get all those right in our email. So it's a really, really convenient system. So I set mine to email me basically every hour with any pictures that it took throughout the whole property. So I'll know every hour if there was a deer, over on let's say the East Ridge or the West Ridge or whatever. So it really allows me to know what's going on before I go into a location, leave scent behind and disturb or bump does or something like that. And actually having that immediate information is something that Alex Kisslinger and I have found to be really important over the past couple of years. So if you haven't taken a look at that Cuddelink system yet, I would highly recommend it. It's been great, and it's kind of like Christmas morning every morning too, when you wake up and you look at your phone and you have all these emails from your trail camera. So pretty cool option. But yeah, go to your local retailer, check them out online. They have a lot of different resources out there, and we've been nothing but impressed with them. So hopefully we'll see you guys back here next week, and hopefully we'll have some action for you, either us or some of the other guys here in the Great Lakes region. I know there's going to be a number of us out over the weekend here, so good luck if you're getting out, and we'll see you next time.